everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm not feeling very good, but I wanted to post something. I have done some stuff in my complete planner and I have plans of doing other things, and I'm going to turn you around and kind of talk about it and show you some of the stuff I've been thinking about, some of the stuff I've done, and yeah, stick around. Okay, so one thing that I have done is I had my daughter drew these two and my son drew this one. So I'm starting to fill up the page and I wanted to show you kind of little by little what it's going to look like. Another thing that I'm sure I'm not the only one thinking about, that is that I am not a super fan of the hardcover at all. And part of me has thought that if I could remove the hardcover from this, I could put some kind of cardboard, and I have this very understated cardboard, and make it a cover. I'm not sure if I'll ever do it. I'm curious to see if anyone has thought about doing that or not, or if I'm like the only completely bonkers person that's actually bought the cardboard just in case I feel like doing it. We'll see. Another option would be to have a leather cover such as this one. So this leather cover is inspired by a Louise Carmen leather cover, except I did it in 20 minutes. It is excellent leather because I used to have an Etsy store where I made leather cover. This is Italian leather that I had paid a fortune for, and I still have quite a bit of it. And this is a button from Michael's. I actually went to Michael's today. I was trying to find grommets. Do I miss Joann's? And I can't find it, but I literally bought the same one, but in orange, because it was there for another cover, and I love it. It's just a giant button, and I think it's super cute. Can't find it for the life of me. I'm sure as soon as I'm done with the video, I'll find it. It was on my desk. So I did this really quickly. I don't have grommets, and I literally eyeballed it. So this is done specifically for my illustrated Hobonichi. I also thought I messed it up. So all this morning I was really upset because I had done this was all the way here. And then I cut it and it was here and I didn't like it. And then I watched the video and I realized that the Louise Carmen are often short. Having this in my hand, it does remind me a lot of one of my favorite covers of all time, which I lost and still hope that the day I move out of this apartment, I find it, which was a Sojourner trifold. And I'll try to find it and put it up here. But this is one of my favorite covers ever, and I was really sad when I lost it. There was a photo of my dad that was like a negative that I'll never have again. And I ended up buying another trifold at the time she was doing the pocket, and I loved it. And I think I sold it because I don't have it anymore. But I think I sold it because I couldn't, it wasn't replacing the other one. But this leather is excellent, like really beautiful leather. The only thing is, yes, I did not at all measure. Like I literally used my Hobonichi and I put it down on the leather and I cut it. So it's really badly done. But it just made me think that I do want to make a better one. I might even make the pocket in the back. I have all the tools. This is like no-sew project, so it's super easy. I did order some grommets so that like the elastics are not like this. So I do want to make one for this cover. Now, one of the things that I like about leather cover is when it's with a soft cover. So I'm kind of curious of what's going to happen, but I do have the leather. I do love this design, so I don't see why I shouldn't do it. So that's where I'm at. The only thing that I've done apart from having my son draw this and my daughter draw these, I think I already showed this, but the Coffee Monsters Co. posted her Dropbox free mini calendars, and I literally printed it on like copy paper, color copy paper, and I put it at the beginning right before the month. And I really like it. At first I was going to put it in the middle, maybe decorate, but I like the idea of having it there, and I can put my appointments for January there before I start the month and put them in here. I mean in the month here. So that's the idea, and I did it for every month. So yeah, Edna is really helping with the video today. So I'm really excited. I only did this. Again, it's been a little hard not to get started on this journal. But yeah, I mean, part of me with the hardcover is for some reason my brain says if it's a hardcover, then you can't have a leather cover. But now that I just like did this, and this is like, I actually have a tool to do to soften this, and I even have the wax and everything. I have everything, so I'm gonna do it better. This, like, I literally just use this filing to like kind of cut it, and this is what I use to round the corners with the hammer. So I am really happy with it though, and I have to say, I am all caught up. I ended up catching up with the drawings, not 100%, not with the rest, but that's okay. I will color eventually, and it will be finished. Although if I look at last year's, I think there's a lot of on color pages, so I don't know. I switched back my pens to be in this little pouch, which I love. This is what I take to work. So it has like the colors that I like to use in the month. This is the pen I use for my workout trackers, a Hobonichi pen, a little highlighter, and then I have a few, like this is the Sig, like a little brush. I have two brushes, and then green, and then this other multi-pen. And that's it. That's usually all I need. Honestly, I use mostly this, so I put this in here. And that's enough for me. I'm probably going to put the pens that I use for my illustrated Hobonichi in there as well, because I didn't make it. I would make it a little bit thicker. If I wanted to have a pen here, even if I wanted to use this pen loop, I could. It would be quite easy. And then all I would have to do is allow for a little more room. Sorry if the camera is shaking. Somebody is playing with the holder. So I would probably do that. I also like the idea of using foil and writing my name. And I see that's pretty easy to do. So I think I'm going to go crazy since I have pretty much everything. I have the elastics. I always have a kit for the Travelers Company. I had the button for years. The leather, I still have quite a bit. So I have enough to make another one like this if I want one for next year. I would want the pens. No. And then one for this. So we'll see. You know, it's I'm excited. I got really excited yesterday. We stayed home all day, which I'm glad we did because I don't feel great today. And I just decided to take the leather and really cut it super fast. And that is the result. It's not perfect, but it just tells me that I like this and that I want this. So I'm going to let you go because I think my cat is trying to get my attention because she's been dropping stuff off the table. I hope everybody's having a lovely Sunday, and I am going to be posting another video. I'm going to the Hobonichi pop-up Wednesday after work. So hopefully there'll be some stuff left. I'm kind of like annoyed that it's starting at 11 a.m. I wish it started like, I don't know, at 7 a.m. so I could go before work, but I can't. So after work, I will drive directly to the row and go check out the Hobonichi pop-up event and film it for you guys that are not in Los Angeles or that can't make it this year. Thanks for watching if you're still here, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.